Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Sky. Welcome to Sky's Intuition and another intuitive energy reading. I was just playing and then I said, no, this is a collective reading. This isn't. Somebody was stalking you, watching you, how you moved. You denied them access, like in the previous reading. They can't get access to you because you learned your lesson. You learned your lesson from this person. Time after time, smile now, cry later. This person comes with a lot of baggage and a lot of tears, and you just don't want it. So there's something in the court system in the near future. Justice. Something in the justice system with you in the near future. And it has to do with your doppelganger, replica, copycat. So let's do it. Let's get into it and see what it's about. Divine, once again, we ask you for your message. Please protect me and give me clarity in deciphering this message for the collective. Divine, we're asking that you console anybody who is in need at this time. And we thank you so, so much. Without you, a lot of us would be in way worse shape. So thank you, Divine, so much. Knowledge. If not for you, I wouldn't hear Robin sing. I wouldn't hear anything. I'd be sad and blue if not for you. Somebody's finding finances, love, spiritual, energetically. Somebody, look, and this even has a rope on it. This stalker trying to bind themselves to you energetically. Access is denied. Insight, fortune telling, divination. Somebody is trying to use divination to get to you in some way, and they are denied access. Using all kinds of like cards and crystal balls. There's a pendulum there too. Books, everything. Time after time, smile now, cry later. A cult or a coven, time after time. These people. Like you learn the lesson. Every time you're around these people, something goes to court or somebody here. Yeah, I don't know. It just seems that way. It wants to bind you to something here, but they can't. Possibly anything that being nice to these people led you down, Yeah, your justice is you're going to be happy and grateful for something here. What is going on with the doppelganger? Ooh, I know somebody's trying to do something so I don't move because this is like I've out kind of. It's time for me to move on. So I'm never wrong. Somebody who copied you, a narcissist, replica, narcissist. I'm never wrong. Male or female, whatever way it is. Exposure and reveal something about you. Somebody was stalking you because they wanted to expose you for something. They were looking for something because their access, they are denied. They can't get into you using divination. So now they're trying to actually in the 3D maybe get some kind of hardcore evidence. This is an Aries who may have done fortune telling divination. They can no longer do so. That access has been denied. Or take it as it resonates. It could be somebody trying to do divination on an Aries. But the fire signs are kind of prone to the witchy kind of stuff, especially the feminine. So let's see. Cult, coven, scarcity, lack, poverty, struggle. See, every time these guys get together, something here. This cult could be doing this to an air. I don't know. Somebody may be hurting for finances. Charlatan, deceptive, trickster, and fraud. Yeah. This doppelganger was never wrong. Let's see what this means, divine. Sagittarius. Somebody's lurking in the shadows. They're trying to bind you to their finances or bind you to them in some way with the promise of some effect. This is somebody who, all right, you're a water sign, so your affections, your emotions mean a lot to you. So they'll bind themselves to you using your own emotions against you. If you're an earth sign, they'll bind themselves to you, whoever this is, doesn't matter. They'll bind themselves to you with money and finance. They know how to do that. Could be a Sagittarius and an Aries that belong to this cult. Projection. They're trying to project some kind of scarcity onto you because you're happy, using the justice system. And we do have a Scorpio here. Charlatan, never wrong. A Scorpio is trying to be you. Could be your doppelganger. Could be somebody committing fraud against you. I don't know, guys. But thank you so much for watching my videos and hanging out with me. I just really am so grateful for each and every one of you. It means a lot. It really does. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Please, well, I would like it if you would like it. Give a thumbs up, share, subscribe. A masculine that represents stability, authority, king, and emperor energy. This could be a Sagittarius as well, or somebody is projecting this on. Oh, you need to be careful. You know why? Because this person is a fake. They come off that they are this good guy, this emperor energy, but they're projecting. They're actually in lack. Mind games, yeah, that's what I said. They project an image that isn't real. Okay? Yeah, chaos magic. They're very good at like confusing things. Like they use you against yourself. Do you understand what I'm saying? If they were with another fire sign, that's crazy, man. I wouldn't want to be 10 feet around the two of them, man. That would be like watching the cannons go off of Williamsburg. You know, that would be love as a battlefield. Not saying that there's not love there. I'm just saying a lot of battles too. My mom was an Aries, man. Shoosh. One thing they say about the ram is that, the weakness of the ram is that they bump into walls. Like they're always trying to push against the grain kind of stuff, and they end up pushing their head against a wall, feeling frustrated. They're also perpetual, like, they have a childlike nature about them, on the plus side. Very responsible. My mom is a very responsible person. Now, wouldn't I be surprised if they said the truth with my mother? Okay, who is this that's stalking you in the shadows? Someone from your past, and they want to bind themselves to your spiritual energy. They want to use sex. Access is denied. This person might actually, I don't want to say it, but they might be pleasuring themselves, trying to get access to you. Divination, using divination in some way. This is nasty, but it is what it is. This could be a whole sex cult group. Swingers. Swingers. Oh no. All of my cards are messing up. I gotta pull up my sleeves. I'm dragging these cards around. I'm trying to, yeah. Oh, what is this? Time after time. So they've been doing it a lot. Judgment. They're going to be judged in court for this nonsense they've been doing. I used to wonder why. Now I just want them to stop. I don't want to know why you're doing it anymore. I just want you to stop. Contentment. Somebody wants to miss doppelganger. Hidden enemy. Your hidden enemy is a narcissist or has narcissistic traits, whoever it is that's trying to copy you or commit fraud against you. What is this exposure? Five of Swords. Somebody wants to win at all costs over being exposed here for doing this, belonging to this cult. Why would you care if you were doing the right thing? That's what I can't wrap my head around. If you're so righteous, then why are you trying to hide it? Come out and say, yes, I belong to the cult of ripped t-shirts or whatever cult you belong to. I don't know. But just say it. What's the big deal? If you're right, right? Hater. Somebody who's an Aries who hates you. Hates you. It could have been my mom. Somebody who's an Aries in the collective's life. They hate you. So they kind of got together with a group here to do witchy poo stuff on you to make you into this scarcity person. Intuitive Kev. Someone was happy because they were defrauding you. A narcissist. Oh, I don't want all that. Tell me more about this fraud. I'm telling you, somebody committed fraud. The Hermit. This could be somebody being investigated for being a fraud. Your hidden enemy may be under investigation. The Fool card with the Sagittarius. This is an Aries and a Sagittarius all day long because this is connected here. This person took a leap of faith with a Sagittarius, with an Aries or an Aries with a Sagittarius to project some kind of scarcity spell on you. They got together to do this. That's interesting, man. It's weird, too, To me, it's weird. Like, I've been called weird, but I ain't this weird. No, I like to be viva la difference and all, but no. This is the Queen of Swords who is projecting something Possibly a Sagittarius and Aries, an air sign, and a water sign were involved here. Scorpio, Queen of Swords could have been involved with a Scorpio, and these two fire signs could have been committed. I don't know. Might be two couples even here. What is this masculine in the mind games? Some emperor person here has to walk away from playing these mind games. They can't, it doesn't affect you. You could be this Queen of Swords, I don't know, or a Scorpio, with Scorpio in your chart, or something where this person is very like, there's cult activity here, because Scorpio, a Queen of Swords could belong to this cult here, because Scorpio represents cult, represents the occult. hmm And this could be a Sagittarius who took a leap of faith in projecting with something with this Queen of Swords here. So that, excuse me, a masculine will walk away using magic. Something they were doing with playing mind games, so somebody will walk away from you. Somebody betrayed you and then talked about it, talked about you. And then they got rejected on top of that, it looks like. They rejected you, they got rejected. All's right with the world, the universe is back in balance. You know what I'm saying? That's what it looks like. I mean, and I think they might be mad at you for it, but it makes the world go round. That's that narcissistic ego thing. I'm never wrong and I never lose. I, uh, I'll never forget, man. I was sitting, a bunch of us, we were all adults and we got together to play Monopoly, drink and play Monopoly. This was a long time ago. This guy's passed away, but it was like couples against couples kind of thing. And it got down to where it was this man against his wife. And he looked at her and he said, he goes, you do realize I never lose. And then he leaned over to her like further and said, I never lose. And he like kind of screamed it at her. And I was like, oh man, I know what that's like. No, thank you. What is this about this binding finances to the past with the baby, children? Somebody was bound to somebody, which, financially because of children or a pregnancy. So this is somebody who used divination or something or your intuition kicked in that somebody was involved with someone else, was having passion with someone else. What is this judgment about this group and cult? Yeah, somebody was paid. This group or cult was paid. They might be being judged for this in the courts. They were paid to do something. This is somebody's coming in real quick. They want to upset your apple cart or communicate something very quickly. Judgment is swift. Also, I'm hearing your hidden enemy, who's the narcissist, who's been behind this. They're a know-it-all. Knight of Wands is your hidden enemy. So whoever it is that I guess you shared a lot of passion with, they have something to do with your doppelganger, or they themselves are signing your name to stuff and saying that, stuff that isn't true. A doppelganger doesn't just have to, like, this is something looks alike. So somebody may have had a lot of passion with somebody who wanted to be like you. This is, again, justice. Somebody wants to win at all cost. Look, this wanted to come out too, Eight of Swords. So this person, whatever. So they're angry. This could be an Aquarius. who's being exposed here for using divination to get a reunion. What does this hater Aries want? That got also maybe have gotten paid because it says hater. They may have passed away. My mom, again, or somebody could be healing with someone that actually hates you. They're healing their relationship with someone who hates you. Maybe because, people get all kinds of crazy about if somebody was like, they're getting divorced. It's the end of the story, da 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 da. And they date you, and then all of a sudden they get back together. You're the problem. And that's why the cycle will repeat. Because it's you and it's you and it's you and it's you. It's never me and us and we. It's you. They look at things from everybody, from a victim. Narcissists often do. If you wouldn't have done that, then I would be able to do this. This person, I'm not going to say, but, I'm just saying, if you hadn't have done this, then I wouldn't have done that. It's always that kind of thing. It's like, well, you don't have any morals of your own that would dictate to you what to do. Look, this is a Sagittarius. Something about their using something here. Somebody's being judged for doing something, paying for some scarcity spells or they're waiting. Somebody is waiting for some kind of information with regards to you being a trickster or a fraud. They want to come in with evidence that you're a trickster or a fraud. This is the Lover, so this is a Sagittarius and possibly an Aries. Or lovers or something, or even a Gemini could be a lover with this Queen of Swords here. Yeah, so they proposed to the Queen of Swords. Somebody was projecting a proposal to the Queen of Swords, scorpionic energy, or within this cult group. What is this Magician? One card. The mind games. Somebody's saying peace out. They're walking away from the mind games and the magic. They want to say peace out. They're seeing what's going on, and they don't want to be involved, but they are involved. You can go forward, but if you can't run away from what's already in stone. Look, this person is paranoid. They're afraid of this Queen of Swords here. They're afraid of her. Why? I don't know. Possibly has something to do with a lot of back child payments, paternity payments. Whoa. Could have to do with this Ten of Pentacles. Could have to do with this group. Could have to do with any one of them things. But this person is kind of afraid of this Queen of Swords. Either what they know or what they'll do. Let's just close it up, guys. I'll try and close it up for you. What's this Page of Cups about, Divine? This is a judge here. So a judge made some decision with regards to binding finances. But it was something fishy about this. Somebody here wanted to reunite with you. Something about them binding their finances to you. Within a marriage? This group, this coven, this person got married to this witch. So, they wanted to be in this coven. Possibly her father or something was a judge, and he wanted to be binded to this finance or this status of this family. Okay. An officer comes in real quick with some kind of evidence that you're happy. This could be a fake marriage. We do have the double, and it burns down this house. It burns something here. Your hidden enemy, their facade is something. This could be having to do with an arson too. We've seen the arson card, but I'm seeing here that somebody's facade came with this evidence coming into the court. This is a lover in the justice system, doing love spells on the justice system, even maybe, I don't know, to win at all costs. Somebody is being exposed. This could be somebody who does the Casanova thing, like is a bigamist, falseness. Something's being laid to rest about somebody who this is a fake marriage. Temperance, loss. Yeah, this person's losing money. Also, their intuition. See, the intuition that they used against to bind to your finances was fake. Now they're unbound. They lost this connection. Here's this officer's waiting here for, they've been investigating you as a fake. This information came to the courtroom. This lovers. What about the lovers? You know what to do. Use your own intuition. Let your conscience be your guide. So now these lovers are now fighting. Possibly an Aries and a Sagittarius. Arguing over this fake, this information that's coming into court. Somebody's really, really sad. A Queen of Swords. Possibly they're projecting some kind of sadness to a Scorpio, or a Scorpio's doing this to a Queen of Swords. And again, somebody wants to dance with you, and they want to walk away from this coven. That's what this is about. Somebody thought you passed away, and this is coming out, that they were told that you passed away. And so they were the next in line to get this house, which was never real, because this is a fake marriage. Guys, that's it. That's all, right? I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for joining me. Please come back. You're welcome anytime. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, and visit me over on Patreon. Same name, Sky's Intuition. I'll see you there. Peace.